What up, people? Revan the Legend here, and welcome back to 80's Mania Wrestling Returns. Let's get it poppin'. We are here in April, and that means the big one. The biggest pay-per-view that we have. Let's give it a go. So we're going to click on this box, Champs Clash. This is basically like our WrestleMania, our SummerSlam, all rolled into one. This is the big one. So we're going to have a look at what we get here. One-on-one. Triple threat for the Cruiser. A 3-on-3 is a bit random. A nice singles match for like a marquee. And then the world title match. Select that show. Yes, please. We will take a little bit of that. We're going to go to Saturday Showdown. We've got a bonus segment which we can choose. Based on what we have, I think we will throw a tag team match in the mix there. Because we don't have one on the main card. So let's keep, you know, we need to keep some people ticking over in the rankings. I mean, this isn't really a week or a month for building up new talent. The big show's coming. We gotta get the big guys on it. So, as far as the 3-on-3 goes, a little bit weird. If I think about what we're trying to work towards, we're trying to work towards probably Doc versus Pierre or Bravo after last week. So, nothing we can do well with the 3-on-3. I suppose we could go maybe the Darkness. Maybe we use the Darkness, build them up. So if we look at Invader, I don't know who's injured. I should have checked who was injured first. Is Invader there? And then we're going to use Slash. And then maybe Death Star Boy throw him in the mix. Because he's part of their stable. And then Death Star Boy. Yeah, there you go. The Darkness. We're looking good. And then obviously Gothica will be ringside. That looks good. And let's... Basically what I want them to do is to go over a trio. I can't do this because Slammer is our TV champion. I could go South Pacific. I don't know if the Comrades would actually lose. And this is actually what I want on the pay-per-view. With the 3-on-3 on the pay-per-view, I want Toxic versus them. So, we'll go South Pacific and we'll just hope that they go over. I mean, they should really. They should really. Because the idea is, they come out as a dominant trio. The mutants come out to kind of lay claim to it, and then that builds to the pay-per-view. So that's all fine. So that's an awesome main event. We've got some big names in it as well. One-on-one match, ladies match, openers match, and a tag team match. So as far as our tag team division goes, we're looking at the Mega Dudes versus the Thompson crew, probably at the pay-per-view. So we don't really need to book the Thompson crews just in case they lose. Dr. B and Exotic Rick are not in this division. I don't know why they're still on that list. So let's just look at some active tag teams and get them rolling. We can go American Heroes. They've not been booked for a while. But I do have some plans for Warhawk in a couple divisions, possibly. So that's no problem there. Should really use the Blade Blasters a bit more. Mega Dudes are there. Pain Dealers we didn't draft. Could go Siberians. We'll go Siberians. We'll go Siberians. I'm surprised they didn't have a feud actually. Alright, so that's cool. It's a bit concerning because we need to keep Siberians strong, so hopefully they go over there. As far as opener match, Chet, I guess. The ever-present in the opening. We've got Wing Chun. Do you know what? We haven't used Mystic. Let's stick him in there. So that's fine. Ladies match. We kind of know our top 4. So let's see if we can get Sparks in the mix as well. Wrestler's what I want. Sparks has done well. We put her in there with... I don't want to put some Cloud in there just yet. Queen might be a bit tough. We'll throw Valley. It's Valley at this point is just putting people over. She's a glorified jobber at this point. And then this match here, we can test Pierre. And then maybe next week we test Bravo, unless there's a number 1 contender already in place on that week. So let's try hey, you know you're always going to get a decent match with the mercenary there. So we can run that. So it's just about the skit at this point. We've already got the darkness involved, so we don't need to run a darkness skit. Comedic sketch between two showmen. See if there's anyone who stands out on this list. Hito. Showman? Really? That's not kind of what I was looking for there. That's not kind of what I was looking for there. Contract signing, we don't really want to do that. Dramatic promo. We could go with Old Faithful. You know what I'm talking about. Where's Zen? Where's Zen? Where in the blue hell is he injured? Oh my god, Zen's injured. Oh, that's outrageous. Zen is injured, people. That's not good. How is Arizona's mic? Do you know? We'll throw him in there. We'll give him a little mic boost. Where's the eagle at? Just to boost up the numbers. He's not going to go out with an actual eagle. I'm just using it for the numbers, people. We're just, you know, we're just using it for the numbers. Well, that's fine. We'll go there, there, and there. Loads of merch. And then I think we're going to go Canada. Yes, and boom. All right. We're building towards the pay-per-view. I've got my basically what I would like the pay-per-view to be is there. We'll see if it actually works though. I've got my ideal ones, but obviously, you know, with the booking in this game, you never know who's going to win. I think I've got, Siberians are down for a skit on the pay-per-view. I believe they're down for a skit. Because I want to do Toxic Trio versus Darkness. I could always, I don't really want to throw the Russians in there because they'll be heel versus heel, so. Oh wow. I wasn't expecting Mystic Man to win there. He is a cruiserweight as well, so that's interesting. I've got something big coming on the pay-per-view. I've got something very big. Very, very big. I'm going to make you wait. I'm going to make you wait. Something big's coming though. Right, Pierre, Mercenary. Should be, yeah, it should be simple, but give me more than 1 star, please. Arizona Chance has quietly become one of the most defending cruiserweight champions of all time. I'll show you the stats in a minute. I didn't realise it snuck up on me when I looked at it, but he's actually, I think the record is Zen with 6 defences, and Arizona is coming up on it. Ooh, double count out. They're the ones who are standing tall though, so I think we can take from that they just decided to beat the hell out of the Island Warriors. I'll claim that bonus. Yeah, if we go to title history, Cruiserweight, Arizona's on 4 defenses. The only person who has had more was Zen with 6. But he's got a triple threat coming up. Defending your title successfully at a triple threat, not the easiest. Right, so here we've got Slammer defending his TV title. Slammer and Exotic Rick is probably the feud to continue. They've thrown the titles back and forth a couple of times. We don't have a ladies match, so we will make that our bonus segment. It will be a ladies singles. And then it's not asking for any #1 contenders just yet, so that's great. In the 1v1, we don't have a regular 1v1. Because I wanted to get Bravo on the card, see if he could get a win under his belt. So, what we'll do for now,
I've got a fistful of dynamite with your name on it.
so she didn't really have any existing feuds before today. I don't really want to get too crazy pushing her now because she's probably not going to be on the pay-per-view. So we'll throw Shipley in there. Dollar. Right, a very solid upper mid women's match there. Tag team. Again, no one's really been able to burst in there. We need to get the Blade Blasters on, I think. I mean, we've got them for the tag team division this year. Really should be giving them more to do, I guess. But we just want to kind of feed them to somebody. don't think we drafted Spaz, actually, honestly. We could go that with Tycoon, we're trying to keep strong as well. Do you know what? Frat Boy Bullies. I don't think we've actually ever used them. We've always used Cobra with Soul Daddy. So, we're going to bring that out. That's cool. We've got Skit on the card, TV title match. So this will be Rick. Like I said, they've passed the title back and forth a couple of times. We're not going to put a stipulation on, because basically what I want to do, regardless of the result, I want to have these two on the pay-per-view. So we're not going to do a stipulation. We're not going to add any managers. We're just going to let them do their thing. Mid-Carders match. I'm thinking, very strongly thinking about this guy. The thing is, we're in 86. I want to give him a token boost, maybe to get him pushing towards TV title and higher. But perhaps I've left it a bit late to do that. Magnus, to be honest, Magnus probably deserves better booking than he's had. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go babyface, babyface. Just a good match. I mean, it's going to be a bit weird, babyface, babyface. But let's just get some guys on there who haven't really done much. I mean, mid-card's a hard one to book. It really is. Skit, we're definitely going to go with the creepy vignette with the darkness. Booking them very, very strongly. We are going to go with... We'll go with Blood. We'll go with... Actually... We're going to go with Gothica first. This can be Keith. Or Slash. Look for Slash in there. Where's Vader though? Is he... He's not injured, right? He should be here. Where's Vader gone? There he is. And, do you know what? We will just find someone with a pop boost. You'll do. There we go. So we've got the darkness doing their thing there as well. Mike Spot. I'm thinking about Jet Set, but I don't know. I mean, do you know? Actually, we're gonna book Doc in here. Let's book the Doc. Where are you, Doc? You gotta keep your champion in the eyes of the public. We need that mic boost towards the ego. That get in there, son. Good. Looks good. Like I said, we're building to the pay-per-view. I kind of know what I want. I'm quite surprised that we didn't get the #1 contenders matches this week, so it must all be next week. So this match is not massively consequential. Dollar with the win. She does have the better history. Not a massive surprise. I think on the pay-per-view we only actually get one ladies match, and it's going to be the title match. Blade Blasters do their thing, which is not unexpected. They still need to rebuild there. 1 star. I wonder if I should separate them again. We have a bit more depth in the tag division, so I probably don't need them the way I used to. Big segment by the Darkness. They have been all over the show last couple months. They are big. Here, just a good match. Just a good little match. 1 star? Are you crazy? Here's the world champion, the Doc. The greatest career renaissance in the history of our federation. And then here we go, TV title match. Like I said, honestly, it doesn't really matter because we're going to do a big match on the pay-per-view. Slammer, though, if he can retain on the pay-per-view, that's going to do big things for him. I thought it didn't really matter who won because we know we're doing the 3rd match anyway. But honestly now, if Slammer can get the win on the pay-per-view, that does massive things for his TV title reign. So here we go. Here's all the contender stuff. So let's just have a look at the pay-per-view, just to go over what we want. So we want Slammer and we want Rick here. Tag team title match. Basically, we want the Mega Dudes and the Thompson crew with a stipulated match there. Cruiserweight title match, I got a surprise for you. So we got Arizona, probably versus... Do I even have anyone written down? I've got Piranha here. I feel like Piranha's probably been the best performing recently. Maybe we'll do Piranha and Mystic Man, and then we'll add my surprise in for the third. The 3-on-3, we're definitely going to have the Darkness, probably against the Toxic Trio, but we'll see. Ladies match is going to be Devastacia versus Linda in a stipulated match, and then the world title match. This is the one we need to find out who it's going to be. So ideally, I would like Bravo or Pierre. I'm not fussed who, so we just stick them in here, and then whoever wins wins, and then whoever doesn't will probably go into like the spotlight match on the pay-per-view. So we're gonna go Enormous Pierre, and we're gonna go Bravo. And Bravo won March Madness, and I feel like nobody who wins March Madness ever seems to get the title shot on this pay-per-view because they always seem to lose the #1 contender match. So I'm not gonna tempt fate by adding anything. We're just going to let it be. What will be will be. And this is for the tag team match. Like I said, ideally we want the Thompson crew, so we're going to put them in there against whoever feels like the fairest #1 contenders. Thompson crew goes in. Could possibly argue the Siberians. No one's up here that we can actually use. If we go tag teams, you could say the Blade Blasters, but I really want the Thompson crew to go over, and I'm a bit concerned about that booking. It might have to be, honestly. I mean, they won last week. I don't think there's anyone else with a better shout. Like I said, I've got plans for the Siberians and the Mutants, so yeah, it's probably going to have to be the Blade Blasters here. Let's just hope the Thompson crew go over. Because it is the right match to make. It is the right match. So, no stipulation there, that's fine. Participant in this mic spot will face the TV champion. We know it's going to be Exotic Rick, so we're just going to go for a simple one-on-one interview. Exotic Rick, get in there. And we'll give you a mic bonus. Where is our eagerly friend? Done. So that's all looking good. Pay-per-view's looking fine. Winner of this match will face the ladies champion. We want Devastacia to win. I think the other story is Sparks. So I think we go with this. We hope Devastacia gets the win because it makes the most sense. But if Sparks does, then we've got a really cool babyface match on the pay-per-view. That's fine. And here, one-on-one match. Is there anyone I'm planning on using? I want to do Zen Tycoon on the pay-per-view in one of the spotlight matches. I mean, other than that, not really. If I put Piranha in a match and he loses, then that really messes up my plans. In fact, we could put this... We could make this like a cruiserweight eliminator type thing. I don't want to put Hito yet. I've got plans for him. Not yet, though. Not yet. So let's go cruiserweight. Ideally, we want Piranha to win. Or does it actually matter? Does it matter if Piranha wins? Like, yeah, he's been good, but I mean, it looks like he's actually injured. I can't even see him. It looks like he must be injured. Right, so we will make this the #1 contenders. So we could go Manga, I think, and then obviously Mystic. Yeah, let's go Mystic and Manga. There you go. So the winner of this will go into the Cruiserweight Triple Threat. No stipulation required. So yeah, winner of that goes into Triple Threat, and then the third slot is for, like I said, my my little surprise I got for you guys. So Canada goes there. Let's do all this. That's all I got! That's all I got! Right. Devastacia makes the most sense. I'm not mad at Sparks because she's had a real great like babyface run for the last 2 months. Ooh. Nope. No. It's gonna be what we expected. I would kind of like a little Mystic Man upset here, honestly. And we got it! And we got it! Out of nowhere, he has forced his way into Cruiserweight title contention. Okay. The problem we have is Zen's faction. I don't know what it is with them. Whenever I put them in a faction, they just never do well under any circumstances. And that is another example. Big segment there by Rick. Right, we need... Ideally, this should be Thompson's, because it makes the most sense. I wouldn't be super mad at the blasters, because we do want to kind of break the... well, I was going to say, we do need to try and end the dominance of the Thompson crew. They're just winning so much. 3 times they won the tag team tournament. Here we go. The winner faces for the world title. I would love Bravo. No, it's going to be a bit too much for Bravo. We'll give him a spotlight match, but I was really hoping he was going to be able to claw his way through. Pierre. There's a lot of unfinished business between the Doc and Pierre. We will see if the Doc can get it done. If he can finally put down Pierre, that would be huge. Because he doesn't have the strongest record against him. So here we go. The big pay-per-view. So we are going to go Doc, Pierre, stipulation. Do you know what? These two have battled so many times. Doc has never been able to put him down. I think we go all out. I think we go Hell in a Cell. It's the big pay-per-view. We go for it. Big one. Spotlight match. I think we're going to go Bravo versus Flawless. I think Flawless has had an incredible first 4 months of the year. I think he makes the most sense. Where are you, Flawless? Don't tell me he's injured. We don't even have anything for Jet Set. It's kind of crazy, really. Where are you, Flawless? Where are you? Where are you, Flawless? Nah, don't be injured. Don't be injured. I want you on the pay-per-view. Heal up. And come on, Zen. Costing me all this money. Right, so yeah. Bravo, Flawless. Probably the 2 biggest rising stars of the year so far. Stipulation, probably not required. I will give them both a slight skill bonus and push bonus. Just to bump the match quality up a smidge. We want 1 and 1 is what we want. We're looking for 1 and 1, and you will do. Ladies title match. Linda, Devastacia, and again we're gonna go cage match. These two have had a few battles. Devastacia needs either a solid win or she needs to move aside. So we're going to leave that there. That's fine. The 3-on-3, we're going to go with the Darkness. So we're going to go Invader and Slash. Slash, where are you, buddy? And then Death Star Boy. So we're going to go with the Darkness, and then obviously Gothica will be ringside. And then we are looking to go up against the Toxic Trio. That is perfect. Don't think we need a stipulation on this one. So we'll just leave that be, because obviously big tag team here, big tag team here, big factions. All makes a lot of sense. Cruiserweight. Let's do the surprise. Let's do the surprise. So, obviously, Arizona Chance. Big man there. Mystic Man, who has come out of nowhere, and fair play to him. And then the big surprise we have, people. The surprise is Dickie Thunderbird. Now, that's not a surprise, you're saying? He's not surprising. What's surprising is the colour around this card. Dickie Thunderbird is turning heel at the pay-per-view. With his 14 push, heel. Look, the guy has had a great 6-year run, but he's just won mid-card titles. Every time he's gone for the bigger one, he's failed. So we are going to give him a heel turn here. Whatever happens, we're going to be looking to propel him up the card later on in the year. So I'm going to give him a little push bonus as well. Just to see if we can solidify. I mean, he probably is not going to win. Arizona will have the champ advantage. But big heel turn for Dickie Thunderbird at the pay-per-view. Nobody sees it coming. Nobody sees it coming. We are going to go Slammer and Rick. And for this one, We've already got a cell, we've already got a cage. Maybe we go for like a lumberjack deal. Lumberjack deal here with like all the other people in the division around. Can I do... Oh, I can give him that. Can I give him anything? We just want a little push. Like a little two. Well, we'll give a little one push. Little push going on there. Obviously, tag team titles. We got Mega Dudes going up against the Thompson crew. And this has to be... I'm thinking like a ladder match, honestly. Ladder match. That's what I've written in my notes. In my notes, I've written ladder match, question mark, and I'm going to exclamation mark that one right there. What a stacked card this is. Mike's spot, I'm going to give it to Jet Set. We don't know what to do with Jet Set, honestly. He's had such a weird career. I mean, great results there, but loses a lot of title matches, gets injured very, very often. Crazy kind of run for him. You look at his stats, you'd think he'd been killing it, but he does seem to struggle. We'll give him the mic boost as well, so hopefully he comes out of this pay-per-view and can get right back on it. And then we have one singles match there, which I think we're going to use for Zen and Tycoon, who had a feud last month. Obviously there's been an injury, but we're going to blow it off this month. So it's Mr. Thompson, I believe we are looking for. And again, we are going to do this in an Iron Man match. These two over the years have had a number of matches. Recently, it's been more in the favor of Tycoon, but we're just going to let it run. We're just going to let it run. And I think that is our pay-per-view, people. We just got the skit, and yeah, for the skit we are going to be using... I think we're going with Hammerhead and the Comrades. So we need a Patriot Skit, I believe. Let's get the... let's find the one I'm looking for, and then we will we'll put them in there. So it's some sort of hometown pride deal. So we want Hammerheads. It was a Patriot, correct, and then we want Molotov. Not great ratings, but we're doing it, we're going for it. And then the other one, whose name is yes. And then, do we have Mother Russia available? It's gotta be. It's gotta be. Right, done, and all done. That's a hell of a pay-per-view, right? That's a hell of a pay-per-view. We are going to Silver Stadium. No, we're not. We're definitely not. We're going to be going to Olympus Coliseum. Right, fill up the merch. Let's get it popping. Interesting main event. And like I said, we've had these two a few times. I would really like Doc to just win and then kind of move on with Pierre. If Pierre wins, it's like, oh, do you know what I mean? Let's go. A slammer win would be nice because we could move on. Rick! He wins at the pay-per-view, the big win. These two have been back and forth. I think we blow that off at that point. Normally, I'd like to give the rematch, but with a big pay-per-view stipulation match, I think it's fair to say move on. Jet Set with a great promo. Here we have the Mega Dudes versus the Thompson crew. Again, I'd like to move on to another tag team. Let's let the Mega Dudes go over, I think. There we go. Mega Dudes have won. We can have them defend against a bunch of different teams now throughout the year. And then obviously, possibly, leading to a split one day. Zen and Tycoon. Zen could really use a win. He's done it. Big win for Zen. Now we can start looking forward. Big win. Huge win. Here we go. Heel turn Dickie Thunderbird. I'd love Dickie to win here. I love it for Dickie to win here. Mystic ain't gonna do it. No, Arizona! I think we can assume Arizona has pinned Mystic there. Dickie turns heel at the end. We can move Dickie on. Maybe we go Dickie and Slammer for the TV title. Build up that way. I like that idea. Here we go. The Goon Platoon, huh? Right. Big 3-on-3 faction stuff here. I don't know what to do with Vader and Slash, whether to put them in the tag team division or look for them to elevate the world title. It's kind of hard until we know what goes on in the main event here. If Pierre goes over, then possibly we need to bring some more heels into the mix. Let Doc sit out for a little bit. If Linda wins here, then Devastacia will move aside. She needed that. She did need that because she's only beaten Linda in a triple threat. So she kind of needed the clarification of a definitive victory here. I'm not fussed who wins. Both of them are in my plans going forward. Basically, this is just going to decide who gets the push first. And it's going to be Bravo. Big win by Bravo. Here we go. The big main event. I kind of like to see Doc go over, honestly. He's done it. He's done it. I really wanted him to get a strong win over Pierre. He's finally done it. Let's go. How many injuries do we have? Rick is injured. This is not going to be good. I can already tell this is not going to be good. How is this a 2-star show, by the way? Right. Jet Set did his thing. Tag team good, but only 2 stars. Big Iron Man match. Big match by Zen. 4-star. Possibly one of his highest rated matches. I don't think he's hit a 5 before. A little 2-star cruiserweight title match. Big heel turn going forward. So we're Dickie Thunderbird. We're going to be doing some new stuff with. Big pop boost here for the entirety of the comrades. That's great. The 3-on-3 match did alright. Skill boost for Death Star Boy. That's kind of cool. He's going to be... yeah, he's going to be a big part of the cruiserweight division going forward. Big cage match win for Devastacia. There was a lot of talk of paper champion. She only won the title in a triple threat and lost it immediately. Could she win the big one against Linda? She's done it. Linda has been basically a mainstay at the top of the card for 18 months. Plus, perhaps. So, that freshens it up a bit. There is injuries here. Bravo beats Flawless. And Doc wins the title in Hell in a Cell. Or not wins the title, retains the title. But has been injured by Pierre. That's huge. That's huge. So we're going into May. And it's just a... kind of a reset. If April is our WrestleMania equivalent, then we start again now. It's quite nice because we basically treat January as like a refresh. We book January to April, and then we just kind of go onwards now. So we've had our 4-month booking spell. Now we get a nice 8-month booking spell. We'll just see what happens. We'll see what happens, and it's crazy. I'm very happy for Doc. Just have a little quick look, shall we? Look. Just a little quick look here. So Doc now has put in 2 decent title runs. 2 defenses on both. Obviously, the last time he held the title was at the very start of the Federation, where he held it, defended it once, lost it to Zen, and never got it back. He has solidified himself as the greatest Renaissance wrestler we've got. For someone to have started so well, dipped, and then come back in such a high level has been incredible. So looking forward to where Doc goes. I still think his future is probably against Bravo at some point. We'll see if we can make that happen. Tag team division. Mega Dudes. 2 defenses. Building up now. Thompson crew have lost a couple. So maybe Thompson crew and Toxic slide down a smidge. We try to bring through some new challengers. Maybe we even give the wrestlers a couple singles runs, perhaps. That would freshen things up. TV title, Rick and Slammer have gone back and forth. With this big pay-per-view window, perhaps we just leave Slammer be for now. Maybe move him into the tag division, see how him and Blitz can do. Cruiserweight, Arizona retains 5 defenses. He is 1 away from equaling the record of Zen, which probably means at some point we should do Arizona versus Zen. to see if Zen has a chance of stopping him from breaking the record. Possibly going forward. And then obviously in the ladies, we've finally got Devastacia to have a solid, clean win. Excellent stuff there. And then for the start of the year, obviously Pierre won the Battle Royal, Bravo won March Madness. It's just about what happens going forward. Quickly, win-loss so far, Devastacia 6-2. We've got Brohan and Valedictorian doing well, but that's all, I believe, tag team stuff. Spark's doing alright, Arizona's doing okay. No one else really stands out. Elfette is actually undefeated. That's gone under my radar there. Then we look at the tag team. Megadudes are clear at the minute. They are clear. Thompson crew are 2-2. That's a weird sight, isn't it? That's weird. Siberian's doing alright, 3-2. Like I said, we're going to try and beef up the tag team division a little bit. But it's doing fine. And then the only last thing I want to check are the states of the factions. Darkness have done very well. Won the majority of the things they've been booked in. Death Star Boy won a lot of Cruiserweight titles. He is now moving kind of up the card a bit. We're going to put Keith as the Cruiserweight, possibly. Let Death Star Boy work his way up the card. Power Surge has not done much yet. But they've not really been together. We've not really been booking them as a unit, more of as a separate entity. So we are going to build now. Obviously, I really like Hito, so we're going to start getting him involved moving forward. Now, Manga is going to do more in the Cruiserweight division, and then Elfette needs to be booked more. That is it. People, thank you very much for watching Revan Legends. See you again. Peace.